is the...
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. Jackson now to return. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And this has to be awfully sweet for Derek Carr, who's had to silence a lot of doubters through the years because for many, his position as the starting quarterback for the Raiders, not always a given. But he's been terrific all year long. Has a chance now to be the first Raider to win it all since Jim Plunkett in Super Bowl 18. Derek Carr getting ready to try and make a little bit of Raider history.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. On 2nd and 7, Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it'll be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Carr now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. Here's Carr to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Carr. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Foyesade Aluakin gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. Carlson able to put this one through. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL season. Unbelievable. The great Tom Brady.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They give the Chubb out of the gun, fighting through, and he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And Green with a catch left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here in this first series. And it's caught. Touchdown! With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Let's go. Do it. Second quarter now, Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady, and that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Brady to throw. And incomplete on a deep ball. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Here's Jackson to return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Throwing now is Brady. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now Chubb running right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Brady now on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Chubb again. They push forward, but out of don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Blankenship's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Carr. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Mike Purnell able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Trucks over him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Brady. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Brady to throw again. Finding Green complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Gronkowski, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Jackson now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 44, Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And it's been the passing game that's gotten them to where they are, 2 quarters away from a possible Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And here comes Rob Gronkowski and company. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They may have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw is Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. And that's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. A give. This is Chubb. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He's got Smith here.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something to be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Fights through, and now a crease. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And stiff arm number 2. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 44 yards rushing forward now to this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Jacobs. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is going to stop cold behind the line scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it will come out to the 25. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. From midfield, here's Brady. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Adam Thielen, 50 yards. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Carr. And Warner taking it in over the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. They still can't get it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Carr now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. And able to complete it to Moreau. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Carr to throw again. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. 2nd and 5 now. Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
I think you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The Falcons on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again, it's Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to Malone, the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. John Kaminsky in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Carr. Oh, he stays up. Under pressure, they got him again. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Carr to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field left. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal.